new TikTok challenge out there that has ruined lives. They've been charged for burglary and a lot of other things. Oh my God. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
This TikTok challenge is out there ruining people's lives because sadly in 2024, people don't think before they do a
People have gone insane. Nobody thinks anymore.
TikTok challenge. So what are they doing this time? Well, it's called...
Let's do the tripod challenge. Let's eat a tripod or whatever they call it again. Oh, Typods. Yeah. Bro, there's so many dumb challenges out there.
The TikTok door kick challenge. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's kind of like ding dong ditching, as many of us grew up doing.
But you damage someone else's property. That's a good idea.
Except they got creative and they added some property damage into
nice
the mix, because why not?
Nice.
So here's what it is, I guess. After it gets dark, you run full speed from the street at someone's door and jump kick it. So
next time you should do TikTok a BAM challenge where you take a gun and you shoot the door handle and see if the door opens up. That's what you should guys do next.
Not only are you damaging the door and the frame, but also waking and scaring the crap out of the people inside. Then on top of that, this is also happening in the US. And because of our Second Amendment, this can quickly...
Oh, this can turn bad. Oh, this can... Bro, you knocked down the wrong house. And amen, brother. Amen. You ain't gonna be surviving that. Ooh, you on their playing ground now, brother.
And this can quickly become quite the extreme sport for the person doing this challenge.
Yeah.
And you don't only have to worry about a potentially armed homeowner, but also the police, because obviously this is illegal. But that's not stopping this trend from being so big and viral. These pranks are now happening all over the US, and depending on what state.
Remember the guy pranking someone in a supermarket, and the guy they were pranking had a gun and he felt threatened, and he told them to back off, and it kept going at him, so he shot him. That was the biggest conversion in my mindset, in my mind, to actually be a gun owner. Like that moment, I always looked at gun as bad. We should not have gun. There's more crime and stuff like that. But I thought about that moment, like how much more safety there is to just have a gun. And it's like, damn, you know what? I see it now. I would do the same.
Based in the range of your
That was natural selection. But bro, they were harassing him. Like they wouldn't get off his back.
Really vary here, because some people are getting hit with like a basic criminal mischief charge, and others with breaking and entering, because surprise, surprise, if you kick in someone's door at night, that's a charge. So let's play some of these clips, because
I think we all should all own a gun. I feel like in some way, like there's such a big double-sided coin, because in the end of the day, what do they do? If somebody want to hurt someone, they will probably use another means. Now, it's way easier to use a gun, but like it's also easier to defend yourself with a gun. You know, like it's a very hard topic, but like I'm just not gonna argue with someone that is pro-gun in America for them having their amendment, right? Regarding guns. I would like they can just do that. I don't even live there, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. But like I see a reason and understand why owning a firearm for protection value is a good thing, but I also can see why it's a bad thing for like everyone. If everybody can hold a gun, I think there just needs to be more licenses around that. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Clips, because it's ridiculous. Yeah. The frame didn't like that one. That's so unnecessary. Because I mean, like the ding dong ditch, that's annoying, but this can ruin a family's monthly budget.
How is that funny? I mean, in the end of the day, ding dong ditch has never been funny for anyone beside the kids ding dong ditching, right? Or throwing eggs at their window, or throwing toilet paper at their house, or something like that. Like, it's not funny for the one receiving. It's you aren't damaging property or just being fucking annoying. But like, I don't like, in the end of the day, I think this is just like, again, not, it's funny for kids because they're doing something on someone else's property and they're not really thinking straight.
suddenly have to replace a front door. So the clip that we just saw happened in Silver Spring, Maryland, which is right outside DC, but as I said previously, it is happening all over the states. So here we have some news coverage on it.
Spoke to numerous people who live here in the Kensington Grove neighborhood. All of them told me they're angry that this even happened in the first place, and these teens need to think twice before kicking on someone's door.
That's right.
I heard just a loud thud.
It's such a ridiculous trend.
Like they tried to,
Challenge.
One solid, just loud thud.
You see this guy and you try to kick his door. I have a feeling he has a weapon ready for you. Like you'll be on his playground if you're trying to do that kind of shit. He looks like he owns 5 guns. I feel he kinda.
Kyle says on February 27th, around 6 o'clock at night, he saw and heard 5 teens.
Every time I see a big guy or a big guy with a cap on and a sweater, I always assume they're a gun owner. I don't know why. Like every time I see a big guy with a cap on, it's just rings in my brain, gun owner.
Kicking and banging on his neighbor's door in the Kensington Grove neighborhood in Greenwood. He gave us this surveillance video, which he says.
And honestly, I just want to say this. I think you should assume every American is a gun owner because it's their right. Like, and that's why you shouldn't fuck around like this, right? You shouldn't you shouldn't do stupid pranks like this.
Showed the teens walking in the neighborhood moments before it happened.
Saw my neighbor take off after him, so we kind of cut through the houses. I followed them, and he chased them, I don't know, 3-4 blocks away, across Stones Crossing, down to Molinex. Lost him in the woods, called the cops. They came and kind of took it from there.
Johnson County Sheriff's officials say the suspects are between 13 and 14 years old. Prosecutor Lance Hamner
Come on,
says
guys.
what the teens were doing is all part of a viral TikTok challenge called the Door Kick
Why
Challenge,
is this...
a new version of Ding Dong.
They're getting 210 likes. What do you mean viral trend? They're like...
Ditch, except instead of ringing the doorbell, the participants bang and kick on the door and then run away.
If kids think about this, they know that this is knucklehead behavior because common sense tells you this is going to terrify somebody. And when you terrify somebody at their door, there can be something happen back to you.
Hamner says he has no tolerance for this and the juvenile's actions could carry serious consequences.
It's definitely a trespass. It can be considered an attempted residential entry. That's a felony and it's a serious situation.
And neighbors say teens need to keep that in mind before they
imagine ruining your life over a TikTok challenge. I mean, it's happened, but
it's play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I mean, somebody is going to get hurt.
The 5 juveniles are expected to appear in court in the coming weeks, and Hamner expects.
Hell yeah, man! All you need is your big fat muscles. You gotta wave that big fat long hand of yours and then just wrap it around. You don't need a gun. All you need is your big chest. Just wrap them around. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Later.
I'll be real. Like, even if I'm like I'm like 6'1", and I work out all the time, but I still fucking own a gun because a gun is a point and click adventure game. Like, it sounded like a good idea to do that. If someone else has a gun, that doesn't matter how big I am.
This week in Johnson County, Jenny Dreisler, Fox 59 News.
Oof. Come on, guys, let's not be this stupid. But of course, it's also happening inside of college campuses as well. And of course, the geniuses are filming it themselves.
Smart. Create evidence. Oh!
It is.
Haha. Oh yeah, you gotta smash it harder.
Are they?
What are their reactions? Like, what are they expecting? Are they trying to break down the door?
Dean! He didn't get it.
It all starts with this. You gotta knock first.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. I mean,
SVU, open up!
Bro, this guy looks like he's 38. What do you mean college?
their faces are clearly visible. Why are they destroying school property for a TikTok challenge?
I don't, dude, imagine being 38-year-old and stomping on doors. That's insane.
Why?
I swear to God, you're gonna want.
Yeah, they invited the teacher to do the challenge. That's what they did. They made they got the teacher in on the challenge, y'all. That's the kicker.
I get this. I'm totally.
Come
gonna
on,
get this
teacher.
one. Watch this one. Ready? SBU, open up! Oh!
There's nothing like spending tens of thousands of dollars a semester for an education to then get expelled for property damage. All for a TikTok challenge. Come on. Like, what? Like, it's more understandable seeing that behavior from like 13 to 15-year-olds, but from like college students, really? I'm also very aware of that there's been plenty of college students arrested for the dumbest things possible. But in a separate situation, you had 2 teenagers arrested due to this Ring camera footage, and when they were found, they admitted to doing this because of a TikTok challenge. So they were then arrested with 4 counts of burglary of a dwelling. So this TikTok challenge straight up ruined their lives, or at least made it way harder for them. Like, this is just so frustrating to watch because it's like, it's so easy to understand, hey, this is a really bad idea. This can have some very serious consequences.
Well, this is the problem, is that we're all getting dumber, and the kids nowadays, the adults now, we're dumb as fuck. So they have no idea what the hell is going on. They see TikTok challenge, they see the views. Oh my God, this will be a funny little thing, and maybe I'll go viral and make money.
Not only for yourself.
I can drop out of college now because I'm a rich, famous man on the internet. Ooh.
But also others. Like, who wants to be scared in the middle of the night and then wake up to find a broken front door, which then needs to be replaced, which, you know, can range anywhere from like $400 to $2,000 and upwards. Like, it's just so ridiculous. But that last incident,
no refund on the college loan, no degree, and a criminal record. Winning. That's woo!
We just talked about happened in Florida, hence the very strict charges. You don't mess around in Florida. That's anything that I've learned from just sitting here watching people doing stupid stuff for a living. The people who F around in Florida, they really find out. But this also happened in Idaho, where they warned if they were caught, because apparently they didn't find them, they would face years of probation and dozens of hours of community service. And the list just keeps going on, because apparently this is a very viral trend happening all across the US. You also had 3 teens in Texas who were also caught doing this, and they were charged with criminal mischief and evading the police. So, wow, unexpected that Texas would be one of the lighter charges. I guess evading the police isn't really that light of a charge, but criminal mischief is pretty light compared to breaking and entering. Or burglary, that's what it was. It was a burglary charge. Come on, guys, you should know better.
And it is just like it sounds. People run up to doors, kick them as hard as they can, and then they...
The shocking thing is just how many incidents there is of this. Like, there's hundreds of these.
New Jersey reporter Anthony Johnson spoke to a woman in East Orange who has been a victim of the social media challenge.
This has become a growing problem, which appears to be part of a TikTok challenge, showing people kicking the front doors of random homes and running away.
Because it would make more sense if there was like a couple of incidents, but since there's hundreds of these, I'm shocked that there's this many people who do this.
Have y'all seen these TikToks? Have y'all seen these TikToks at all? Because I've never heard about this.
Banging sound that's like insanely loud.
The police here in East Orange have put out an advisory warning residents this is an ongoing trend. There has been no official word on how many of these incidents have taken place. We've seen similar trends created on TikTok, but police officials say this one could turn out better.
That seemed tame compared to the other ones we've seen,
because they could be risking their lives.
For our residents and homeowners, you know, it can frighten them. But then for those who are participating, it could be lethal or deadly.
I love this hat. Damn, that's a big, mighty hat.
For them as well.
One victim of the door kicking challenge had to spend hundreds on repairs and wondered.
And that's the worst thing, man. Oh my God, dude. Oh, dude, I'd be furious. Can you... That's the fucking worst. Imagine you own a place, you buy a place, and this fucking kid comes in and starts smashing your door.
Why
that sucks.
That's so bad.
Social media.
To have my mom spend an extra $700 because it was a challenge? What was the challenge? To scare us to death? Because that's pretty pathetic.
One witness says the suspects are usually teenagers.
That just sucks.
In most cases, they take off running right after kicking the door.
Yes, this is going on in New Jersey as well. Oh man, guys, come on. Let's do a little better. Come on, TikTok. What are y'all doing? I mean, if it's not obvious enough, the attention that you get from doing this TikTok challenge is not worth any of the downsides. I get that most people that are doing this are kids, and some kids are just going to do some stupid stuff, but maybe parents need to start sitting down and having the TikTok talk with your kids. Hey son, hey daughter, if you see a stupid challenge or trend on TikTok, think before you do it. Actually, just don't do any TikTok trends or challenges at all. You'll be better off. Please don't be a moron. I've sacrificed so much to get you up to this point. Don't screw it up. Don't ruin our family legacy over a TikTok challenge.
I feel like, I don't know, like I don't go to school. I'm not a parent. I don't know what the fuck is going on. When you look at the internet, it seems like there's a lot of parents out there not raising their kids properly. Like, this is an issue on the parents, and like, this sucks. Like, the parents have to pay for this. Like, obviously the kids, like, they have their faces, they got to be charged. The parents have to be charged for this and fix this. And like, in the end of the day, man, I think this is the blame on the parent, because they've not raised them well enough to think properly about the scenario. And they're just probably been on themselves, and they see these stupid TikTok challenges and think this, oh my God, I'm going to get the view. I'm going to be like all of these big TikTokers now.
Please. Imagine their parents go to work and then you have the water.
Struggling with money and having to set back in the money because of this shit. Yeah, that's annoying, and time wasted and all of that. Nobody thinks about the time and the worries and the annoyance of it as well. Bro, they got to be paid for it. This is annoying. It's awful.
Her son is in jail for a TikTok challenge. Nightmare fuel. But this should also be a given. Like, there's never been any point in my life where I thought running and kicking in someone's door would be a good idea, or even something I would ever want to do. So maybe this new generation is just cooked, but who knows?
I think they are like, bro, people are psycho out there.
I guess time will tell, because eventually they'll all be taking care of us. I say that like I'm a boomer. No, I'm the first year of Gen Z. So I guess we need better role models, maybe. Shit, I don't know. I don't even think there's a solution for it. I guess we just gotta ride it out and see what happens. But hey, if you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe, or I might not see you again. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
W video, man. That's crazy. Now, I don't know what's going on with these kids nowadays. So I'm sounding like I'm fucking 50 years old, but like, you are in your 20s and you say like, I don't know what's going on with these kids nowadays. I think that whenever 20-year-olds are saying like, what the fuck is wrong with the kids, I think there's something wrong. I think something is up, because at the moment, the amount of it's dumb stuff you see on TikTok, the amount of dumb challenges that have been going around is nuts. It's nuts. I feel so bad for the people who need to deal with this bullshit, because it's not about only the time wasted to fix it. It's the worries and the money. Oh my God. But yeah, tell me down below what you think. You like this video? If you enjoyed, sub to the channel if you want to watch more reacting. If you want to yap us live, join us live. Feel free to come by my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/Adley. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.